On the morning of September 20th, 1988, in the quiet town of Belen, New Mexico, 19-year-old Tara Calico left her home like she had many times before. Bright, driven, and full of life, Tara was a college student majoring in psychology, an avid cyclist, and a young woman with plans for her future. That morning, she borrowed her mother's neon pink Huffy mountain bike. Hers had a flat tire, and set out along her usual route on New Mexico State Road 47. She told her mother, Patty Dole, that she'd be back before noon. If not, she joked, Patty should come looking for her. It was a light comment, but it would soon become hauntingly prophetic. Patty had once joined Tara on these rides, but had stopped after a series of unsettling encounters with a motorist who seemed to be following them. She had pleaded with Tara to carry mace. Tara refused. She wasn't afraid. By 11:45 a.m., several witnesses spotted Tara riding along the highway. Many recall seeing a light-colored pickup truck, possibly a 1953 Ford with a camper shell, closely following her. But sometime before noon, she vanished. When Tara failed to return, Patty did what any mother would do. She retraced the bike route herself. But Tara was gone. All that remained were fragments, pieces of her Sony Walkman and a broken cassette, scattered along the roadside. It looked as if someone had deliberately dropped them, perhaps trying to leave a trail. The police were contacted and the search began. Despite massive efforts, foot patrols, helicopters, sent dogs, Tara's body, bike, and any further trace of her were never found. Then, 9 months later, a strange development. A Polaroid photo was found in a convenience store parking lot in Port St. Joe, Florida, over 1,600 miles from where Tara disappeared. The image showed a teenage girl and a young boy lying on what looked like bedding in the back of a van. Both were gagged with duct tape and seemed to be bound. The woman who found the photo said it had been in a parking space recently vacated by a white Toyota van driven by a mustached man. The photo made national news. Friends of the Calico family reached out to Patty. They believed the girl in the photo was Tara. Patty studied the image. The scar on the girl's leg? It matched Tara's. The book lying beside her? It was Tara's favorite novel, My Sweet Audrina by V.C. Andrews. To Patty, it wasn't just a resemblance, it was her daughter. Experts disagreed. Scotland Yard analysts said the girl was likely Tara. The FBI couldn't decide. The Los Alamos National Laboratory said it wasn't her. Public opinion was divided. The boy in the photo, many speculated, was Michael Henley, a 9-year-old who had vanished in New Mexico just months before Tara. But in 1990, Michael's remains were discovered in the Zuni Mountains, suggesting he had wandered off and died of exposure, not abduction. That raised new, troubling questions about the identity of the boy and the authenticity of the photo. Over the years, other eerie Polaroids surfaced. One showed a blurry girl with tape over her mouth, found near a California construction site. Another, discovered on an Amtrak train, depicted a girl with bandaged eyes and oversized glasses. None were ever confirmed to be Tara. In 1998, 10 years after her disappearance, Tara Calico was declared legally deceased. But her case was far from closed. In 2008, Valencia County Sheriff Renee Rivera made a shocking statement. According to a tip, 2 teenage boys, who reportedly knew Tara, had hit her with their truck, panicked, and killed her. Afraid of the consequences, they covered up the crime with the help of adults. Yet no charges were filed. The sheriff claimed he lacked the evidence to prosecute. Public outrage followed. Tara's family criticized the sheriff for making such claims without taking action. Years passed. Then, in 2019, the FBI stepped in, offering a $20,000 reward for information leading to Tara's recovery or the arrest of those involved. In 2021, authorities obtained a sealed warrant for a private property in Valencia County based on new information. And in 2023, 35 years after the day Tara rode off and never came home, the Valencia County Sheriff's Office announced that they were preparing the case for the district attorney. They believed they finally had enough evidence, but the names of the suspects remain sealed. The location of Tara's remains is still unknown, and no one has yet been held accountable. Tara Calico's disappearance isn't just a mystery, it's a portrait of grief, uncertainty, and hope stretched across decades. A mother who never stopped searching. A photograph that may or may not hold the truth. A town haunted by what it knows and what it doesn't. To this day, the question remains, what happened to Tara Calico?